So today we are going to develop one mini project. So here we are going to develop by seeing this you might have got that we are going to develop one employee management system, right? So employee management system we are going to develop in the first screen. This is for the employee management system. So what it will do, it will in this employee management the employee details will be saved. Okay, so there will be one admin who is taking care of this all these activities, right? Who is storing creating the user details, user profile, and is setting the password and all these things. So what are the fields we are going to save, like first name, last name, username, password, country, all these things is admin is going to save. So before log into the portal, so user has to that is the logged in user is admin or not. So before storing the employee details, right, that kind of activity we are performing. Okay, so here I will show you, like we have used two tables, like this is admin table, and admin table contains employee and password. So here we will validate the admin. If the admin is valid, then only it will enter to the employee management system. And in the employee management system, so we are storing all these things: employee ID, first name, last name, username, password, country. All these things we are storing. So in employee ID we have taken here auto increment. Whenever we are performing some insert operation, then and that time like employee ID will be created automatically from the database, right? This is the things. Okay, so now let me tell you like what as part of this project what we are going to cover. Like once the admin is admin is provided the employee ID and credential. Once that is valid or invalid, two cases, like one is invalid and another one is valid. Okay, one is invalid and another one is valid. If it is invalid, then it will show the message invalid login, please try with valid credential. Okay, this is the first scenario. And if it is valid, then it will show login successful, and the welcome screen will be displayed, right? And in the welcome screen we are providing also view all employees. Once this is the field like first name, last name, to save this employee details. Once the employee is saved, then by clicking this hyperlink we can see what are the uh, what are the uh, employees are there in the database, right? So one that is saved, once on the clicking of save, so that record will go to the database, and inside the database the record will be saved. The next thing is on clicking of this view all employees, so it will what will show, we'll see, let me zoom it so that you will be like able to see. Okay, so here you will see in the database like employee ID, first name, last name, password, country. Then these are the details. These are the details that is there in the database, right? And two more fields we have provided. That is, one is edit and another one is delete. On clicking of the edit, so what it will do? It will perform the whatever the for which edit we are clicking, that corresponding ID will be taken, and on that basis, like the admin will perform the edit and it will save again. Okay, and on clicking of the delete, based on the whatever the ID that is there, that ID will be deleted from the database, right? Okay, so this is the overall functionality we have. So I will explain like in detail, like I will do the coding in detail so that it will be easy for you to understand. Okay, here I have used MySQL database and servlet, only pure servlet with MySQL database and Tomcat server for the coding. Okay, let me show you like how it behaves actually. So here is the database. This is the home page. This is the home page, like admin home page, right? Once admin enters the credential, so then admin will able to, like, let me choose that password, wrong password. So what it will do? It will show invalid login, please try with valid credential. Okay, so same page it is again pop up, again showing. So if I do admin @123, this is our password that is saved at the database. So if I click on this one, login successful, and the employee registration form is employee registration form is, that is in the that is the first welcome screen, like what I can say, like home page that is loading. Okay, insert one record. Okay, let me take Tom and Harry, and username is Tom underscore Harry, and password is Harry 123. Okay, this is the password, and he belongs to some London. Okay. If I perform save, then employee added successfully, the message you are seeing, and again the same page it is displaying. And if I click in the view all employees, then these are the employees that is stored inside the database, right? You can see employee ID, first name, last name, username, all these things, and you see here is the edit button. Okay, if I click in the down, you can see on hovering like localhost employee management system edit employee by ID. Okay, these are the ID equal to 1 or 2, and if I delete, then you can see if I see delete also, delete employee by ID equal to 1 or 2. Overall code I will do accordingly. Okay, and in this screen edit option is there and delete option is there, and add employee also here at the down. If you click add employee, so it will again go back to the home page. Okay, here also we can do. Okay, let me delete the Tom Hari we have added. We have let me first do the edit 1 2 3 4, and Tom Hari is Tom Hari 2 3 4. Okay, Hari last name Hari, Hari Om. Okay, we have done is country is from London. It was London before, right? Let me do it USA. Okay, so if I go to this one, so Hari Om 34 Hari 1234 USA, that is got changed. Okay, if I want to delete, simply I can click delete. So record deleted successfully for the employee 1010, that is deleted. Okay, so this is the overall functionality of this application. So we'll see at the coding part. Okay, I in this coding part I'll explain from the HTML how you can use, you can use the form page, how you can validate everything in detail. I have explained, though it is a long video, going to be long video, I have explained each and every bit. So be patientful, like be careful, and be listen properly. Okay, and after listening all these things, then you have to practice yourself so that you will be confident enough to develop similar kind of project. Okay, and your confident level, I'm guarantee that your confident level is going to be high. Okay, so we'll meet in the coding section. So as discussed, like we are going to develop this project. So I have created the basic structure, that is employee management system app. Okay, in this in this system like I have created the package structure like beans, controller, DAO, IMPL, utility. So first we'll see, as part of this application, like whatever the dependency we have added. As part of this, we have added servlet. We are going to create servlet, right? So we have added the servlet API version 6.0.0. Okay, that is the one we have created, and here we are going to use MySQL and Tomcat, right? MySQL connector I have added, and Java 17 we are using in this project. Okay, so whenever communicating with the database, like there is a common scenario. There will be a common scenario like maybe we are creating it in the. I have created the controller bean class, the model class. The controller means all the servlet will put in controller. DAO database related stuffs will be DO or DOIMPL, or in these two packages that will be there, and utility, whatever the common activity we are going to perform, that kind of classes will be in the utility. Okay, we are going to communicate with the JDBC, right? To communicate with the database, so that class, that is a common requirement, right? For example, we have 5 servlet in the controller, right? So that all the controller using the JDBC connection, so that connection should be in the utility. Every time in the controller we should not create, right? To make the reusability, so what we will do, we'll create the common class or common utility things in the utility package, so that all the servlet can make use of this. Okay, so what I'll do, I'm going to start the development from the utility. Let's say it's the JDBC, right? JDBC class. So let's name it JDBC utility, JDBC connection utility. Okay, JDBC connection utility. Okay, should be fine. Okay, so here while connecting it with the JDBC database, so we require three things: URL, username, and password. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, like, I'm going to declare them as final private static final string URL. Okay, URL is nothing but then what I'm going to do here is like I'm going to write what is the URL name, jdbc colon mysql colon /localhost, then on which port number our the MySQL is running 3306. Okay, then our servlet, sorry, our database name is servlet DB. This is the schema name, means the database name. Okay, this is the URL we have created. Okay, so then private static final string username. Okay, username is root. Okay, actually, since we are making constants, actually we should make it as URL, then user underscore name, then make it one more password is also root. Okay, this is the thing. So we have root. Okay, so then we are going to create one method. Public. This method is going to return one connection, right? So return type should be connection get connection. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is like get connection is the method I'm going to create. So we are going to so everyone can get this without creating the object. So what we're going to like we will make this as static. Okay, so that I will make like connection on is equals to null. I will declare here. Okay, control shift L. Okay, so I will return con. Okay, this connection I want to return. Okay, so inside the while creating the communicating the database, what we have to do? We have to load the class name, class dot for name. For name, what class we need to load? Com dot uh, mysql dot cj dot jdbc com mysql cj jdbc dot uh, com dot mysql dot cj dot jdbc dot driver. Okay, this is the this is our uh, driver class. Okay, so class not found, it will throw it, let throw that one. Okay, class not found. Okay, so once we load that, then we'll get the connection. Con is equals to driver manager dot get connection. We'll pass the URL comma username, then password. Okay, these are the three things we'll pass. So it will throw SQL exception. Let add the signature, this SQL exception. Okay, we have created this connection method. Then once the connection has been established, then we need to perform some cleanup activity. Cleanup. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll create a public static method name is cleanup. Let's name is cleanup method will take result set rs, then uh, prepare statement ps, then connection con. Okay, these are the three things it will take the. Okay, it will return nothing. So let me take the return type as void. Okay, so what is the intention of this method is like whatever the connection prepare statement result set whatever we are using as part of this database communication for the database communication, then that this is the these are the resources, right? We should close these resources. Okay, in the reverse order. Okay, so make it like if rs not equals to null, then print sorry not equal to null, then rs dot close. Okay, Okay. So these things let me copy, and let me copy. Okay, so then now it is ps. If ps not equal to null, then close the ps, then connection. Okay, connection, and connection also let me close. Okay, so here in the next I will write another method that is sometimes we don't our cleanup means our database communication activity will not include this result set. Why? Because if this is not select statement, then there will be no result set involvement, right? So there will be only prepare statement, and we want to save, delete, or update something that kind of TML operation we want to proceed. Then in that case, only prepare statement and connection object will be involved. So that time we will clean only this method. Okay, so this is the second method, cleanup method. So whenever required, we'll call this cleanup with 3 parameter, or cleanup method with 2 parameter. We'll call this. Okay. I hope the utility method is got completed. Okay, that's all. So whenever required, we'll call this. Okay. So now it's the time to create um, the scenario I have already explained. Like we need to create the login page, right? Login page for the admin, like whenever who wants to, like whenever in the company, so employee will join, right? So that is the job of the admin to add the employee, edit employee, or delete employee, something. The admin, that is the job responsibility of the admin. Okay, whoever the admin, that will first log into the system, employee management system, and then uh, that person will add the employee or edit the employee. Whatever the activity he want to do, he can perform. Okay, what I have done here is I have taken the HTML, and I have the deep tag I have taken also here. So first what I'm doing, I have written welcome to employee management system. So this message will be displayed at the home screen. This is the home screen, login page is home screen. Okay, and this one admin, please login to continue, this one is fine. But the thing is that I don't remember that style part, like some color I want to, because if I see here, then it will show black and white, right? So I don't need that. I don't want that. Actually, I need some colorful things. So I need some bg color in HTML. Okay, HTML colors. So let me, okay, regular blue. Okay, this is the code I need actually. Style, this is the code. Okay, we'll close this. Style I can paste here, and S2 also paste here. So here I'll check into what else color is there. What is this color? Tomato, huh? Okay, tomato, orange, apple, everything there. Okay, fine. uh, Tomato. Okay, let's see how it looks. See, it's looking something like we can feel that this is a real employee management system, right? Okay, fine. So that is not that is not the not our job. So what we'll do, we'll give one BR. Okay, to line break. Okay, so here we'll create one employee form, which will take employee username and password. Okay, form name equal to uh, admin login form. Okay, admin login form. Then method is equal to post, and here action will be slash admin. So not slash will not be there. Admin. Okay, so in that we will have admin will log in by his username and password. Okay, employee id, employee id, emp id, input type is equals to text, then name is equal to emp id. This is the name, and what I want to provide one br, then uh, password. Password is something, password is something, input type, input type is password. Okay, input type password, then uh, name is password. Okay, This is the things I want to develop, and then once employee username password enters, then you will submit that, right? So input type equals to submit, and value equals to login. Okay, so once the users login, then this will go to one servlet. So let's name it as admin servlet. Okay, so we'll write inside this admin servlet, or admin let name is controller. Okay, admin controller, because from the this one you'll go request go to this controller. So this is the servlet. I named it as controller. Okay, so it will extend from http servlet. Okay, so to make it mm, accessible, we'll provide the URL pattern. URL pattern is nothing but whatever the name we have provided inside the form, that is admin. We have what we have given admin slash login. Let it be admin slash login slash admin slash login. Okay, admin login, it looks good. Okay, fine. So then what we'll do, we will implement, so we'll override the method do post method. Do post is the method we'll override, and as usual I will write response dot set content type. This is text slash html print writer is equal to response dot get writer. That is the things I have done. So once that is done, the request comes to admin controller. Once the admin controller, then we'll do the validation. Okay, here. So before that, let me create the bean for that. Bean is Java bean. Java bean is like uh, admin is the class name. So implements serializable. Okay. Then private int emp id means admin emp id, and private string password, because we are going to validate against employee ID and password. So that is the reason I have taken only two fields: constructor, no parameter constructor. Okay, no argument constructor. Then I will write the setter getter inside setter getter for both the fields. Okay, that pin is ready. Okay, so then I will write admin DAO, admin DAO, admin DAO. Inside the admin DAO, what I'll write? I'll write public boolean method name is validate. Okay, validate is the method which will take admin and the object like username password it will take, and against this username password it will validate. Oh sorry, this is the, I forgot, like this is the, sorry, it should not be class, it should be interface. Actually it should be interface, because this is DAO, right? DAO should be interface, and DAO impl should be implementation. So I'll write one this method validate. Okay, and inside the admin DAO impl, so admin, inside this package I'll provide the implementation admin DAO impl. Admin DAO impl implements admin DAO. Then I will implement the method. Okay, validate is the method. Inside the DAO layer, what I will do, this is the login, this is the controller. Uh, Here, inside this controller, what I will do, I will write private admin DAO, this one, and I will write one override the init method. What is that? Override methods init. Inside the init, what I will do, I will create admin DAO is equal to the object I will create. This is the one-time activity I want to perform, so that is why I have override the init method. Inside that, I will create the object of admin. Okay, so this is admin DAO. Admin DAO IMPL. That is the implementation class, not the admin class. Okay, sorry, new DAO IMPL. New admin DAO IMPL. The object I have created for this admin DAO. Okay, so then what I'll do, we are going to check. So it will return. We are going to call this admin DAO dot validate method. Will pass. Will pass the user. Will pass the user. What user will going to pass? Let me extract this from the request. So whenever the login form submitted, the request will come as in the form of employee ID and password. So in this controller, we need to extract data from request. Okay. Mm, okay. So everything like okay. Sorry, got this string uh, emp id equals to string emp id equals to request dot get parameter emp id. This is the one emp id. Then string password is equals to request dot get parameter password. Okay, password which we have user has submitted. Okay, once I get that, what I'll do, I will create the admin equals to new admin. I'll create the object, and after creating the object, then whatever the username password employee id password I got, then I will set that. I will set emp id, then emp id I need to pass that actually. It will pass it because this is string. We need to pass that. Okay, because this is the one that is the integer, so I need to pass that. Then admin dot set password is nothing but the password. Okay, and what it is expecting, it is expecting admin user, sorry, admin object, so I will pass the admin. Okay, fine. So once I call that, so what it is going to do, it is going to return uh, boolean means, so boolean boolean status equals to this one. Okay, so okay, it will call and it will get the result. That activity will happen in the inside the IMPL admin do IMPL. So once that request we got, then what I'm going to do here is like a writer dot println login successful. Okay, login successful. So this is the one I want to print here, and as well as in the console, just to check. Okay, console. If that is not the case, then else in the else part, writer dot println invalid login is try with valid credential. Okay, so this is the one I want. Okay, so this is sysout actually, sysout. Okay, that's fine. And if that is success, then it will print. It will if that is success, it is well and good. And if it is not success, then what I have to do? I have to again show the relogin page, right? So that is request dot get request dispatcher. Get request dispatcher. What is that form name? Login page. Login dot html, login.html. This is the page, and we have to include this page. Okay, include request dot response. So this include tag actually I have shown you request dispatcher, right? Request dispatcher, in that include and forward tag is there. If someone is not aware of this one, so then I have the playlist that I have covered already. Request dispatcher example, right? Somewhere in our application I have already shown that one. Okay, session management, right? Session management, login request dispatcher servlet, right? I have already shown that one. So you guys can visit that. Okay, so this is the things I have provided. Then that now this is the time to implement this one. Okay, so here what I'm going to do here is like here the JD, JDBC code. Okay, JDBC code we need to write. So connection con is equals to we should write driver manager dot get connection, all that things. Okay, but we have already created the utility class. Utility class is nothing but JDBC connection utility dot get connection. Okay, nothing we have to pass. Then what we have to do, I have to handle the exception. Okay, that is the things I have created. And inside this DAO IMPL, we need to create one SQL query, right? Private static final string select query. Let it be select query. Okay, so write select star from admin. Admin is the table. Select star from admin where empid is equals to question mark, and password is also question mark. This is the things I have to write. Okay, so once I got the connection, then I have to write the prepare statement. Prepare statement ps is equals to con dot prepare statement. I have to pass the select query. I need to pass select query. Okay, so here I have created the prepare statement, right? Then prepare statement dot I need to set the whatever the password that is that we got, right? Password dot set from where admin dot get empid, that is the parameter one index, and ps dot set string second parameter is which one, admin dot get password. Okay, so I want to write this what is the query, it is executed. Okay, so I have created the connection and set, and one that is done. Then what I have to do, I have to execute ps dot execute query. This is the select statement, right? So execute query will give us result set rs. Okay, uh, now what we'll do, we'll proceed with this one. While rs dot next inside that we'll do the validation. If id and password, admin dot get empid equals to uh, rs dot okay, let me do one thing. What I'll do, first I will get uh, int int id is nothing but int employee id. So from rs dot get int of one that is the id, and string pass is equals to rs dot get string of 2. Password is the second parameter. Okay, so what I have done is, like, I have executed the query. I have got the result set. I am iterating the result set, and from the result set I am trying to get the whatever the id we got from the database, and password also from the database. That is the id is the first index value, and password is the second parameter, right? So here I will compare whatever the from the form we got that admin username and password. We are comparing the database username password. Okay. Mm, okay, so that is nothing but id. If this is equal, and uh, admin dot get password, this is the string that means equals, we need to equals, this is the pass. If this is equals, then we have to return status equals to true. Status equal to true, boolean status equals to, by default it is false. Okay, by default it is false, and that status I not to return. Okay. Okay, so if this is valid, then I need to return the status. Okay, and that it will go to log, and that will go to this one, admin controller. If that, okay, I have to try catch, I have to maintain. Okay, fine. And here we need to, there are two catch. What I can do, I can delete this one, and I can do it in one statement, that is by separating with pipe. Okay, and I will print the key. Okay, so that's all for this one. And actually I have created one admin table. Here you can see admin. I have created admin table, and whatever the query I have, I will attach this. Let me show you. Admin ID and password. Admin ID and password I have created. I may inserted only two fields. Admin 100. Admin name is admin ID is 100, and this is the password. This is the ID. This is the password. If you enter this correct password, then someone can enter into the employee management system. So I have created already created the script. I will attach into our application application resource folder. Okay, resource folder. Here I will create in the text file. So this whatever the table that is required at the database tables and all the queries that is required in the employee management system, that I will paste in the resource, and I will paste all these whole course into this one GitHub. I will give the access actually. Okay, otherwise okay, fine. So now that is done, right? Okay, let me deploy this application. Everything is done, right? Deployment. Okay, error. This one is employee management system app. Okay, fine, run. Okay, login.html. We need to configure in web.xml. Okay, if you don't configure, then in the admin controller, let me do it right away. This is our, this is our, this is our login is the login.html is our welcome page, right? So I will pass load on startup is 1. Okay, I will stop and I will restart again, so that it is no need to in the from the context path we can load our application actually. If we put load on startup 1, it will load this file, that is login.html. Or else we can, what we can do, we can in the web.xml we need to pass that is welcome file is login.html. Okay, so that is fine. Okay, let me copy this and try it here. What is this? Okay, login admin. So if you try with login.html, it will load. Okay, that is the servlet. Okay, fine. So what I'm going to do here is like, or else what I can do inside the web.xml, if you paste welcome file list login.html, then let me show you. I have shown you login.html. Started. So it is loaded in the login.html. If I try with the context path, okay, I try with the context path. Context path is nothing but not login.html. Up to this is our context path. Okay, if I load, then welcome to employee management system admin. Please log in to continue. And what is our user ID? 100. And here is admin @ 123. Okay, this is the wrong URL. So we will say invalid login. Please try with valid credential. Okay, please try with valid credential. But what we have given? Admin controller. Login/login.html. Try login. Okay, this time invalid login. Please try with valid credential. So, but this same page is loading, right? 100 admin @ 123. Requested resources. System of admin login. Okay, some URL thing is okay. Let's take it as that only take it is admin. Okay, don't take /login. Only take it admin. Let me start. We'll see some issues happening like for this one. Slash it will be that we can see, but to make it simple, what I've done is like uh, I have made the URL as only admin. Okay, button. I have not restarted. Okay. Okay, fine. This time it should work actually. Let me try with this one. Okay, employee ID 100, then password is admin @123. Correct or wrong? Admin 123. Okay, login successful. Login successful. This is login successful, but after this, actually we should see some page. It is login is successful. Then we should see the employee management, like the portal, add, edit, all these things that we should see here, right? So now it's the time to develop the employee details, right? Employee, like to perform the CRUD operation, like save, edit, delete, get employee, all these operations we need to perform on this is the CRUD application, right? So we need to perform all these applications. So for that, what we have to do, we have to develop our code accordingly. Okay. So before that, what I have done here is, like I have created one employee details. Okay, employee details table. So this is the query, this is the actually this is actually the query which using which I have created the employee details, details table. Okay, and I have incremented that employee ID column to starting from 1001. Okay, and okay, so I will provide in the video description and as well as the project uh, resource folder. Okay, so you can access from my git. Okay, on the git also, git link also I provided in the link. Okay, so let's quickly develop the uh, the operation which you are going to perform. Now we'll create the employee bin, right? Employee bin implements serializable. Okay, serializable. Okay, fine. So inside that, what are the fields it should contain? So it will contain private int emp id, employee id. So let me see what are the fields that is there in the database. Okay, what are the fields? Servlet employee. Okay, okay, emp id, first name, last name, username, password, country. Okay, uh, emp id, private string, first name, then private string, last name, then this should be uh, username, and again this is password, and one more field was there, like country. Okay, country. Okay, UMPID, first name, last name, username, password, country. These are the fields we are going to save inside the table. Okay, this bean class is ready. So what I will do, I will create constructor, no argument constructor. Okay, and then what I'll do, I'll provide the getter and setters for all the fields. Okay, fine. So I have created this one, and inside the controller I will, okay, let me create the controller, like add employee, add employee. Don't confuse, I mean just namesake I am giving the name as employee controller. This is the servlet. Okay, and which will extends from http servlet. Okay, so once that is done, then what I'll do, we should give the URL, right? URL is something, URL is value, and URL pattern should be let it give add employee. Okay, add employee here we have given, and what I'll do, I will override the post method, override method. So what is that method? Post method. Inside that, as usual, response dot set content type, what I will do, text slash HTML. So basic skeleton I will create, then we will develop the whole code step by step, like whenever necessary, what code we need to what code we need to do develop, so that we'll do. Okay, then print writer is equals to response dot get writer. Okay, while developing, let me check admin control whether we have closed that resource or not. Finally request else writer dot close. We have to close the streams actually. Okay, so print writer we have created. So that's it. We will develop. Let develop the DAO. Okay, for the user for the database activity. So what we will do? We'll create employee DAO. Employee DAO. Employee DAO. Okay. So this is not the class. Actually, this is the interface. Okay. Interface DAO, which will contain. So let me give some this employee DAO. This employee DAO class will provide all the CRUD. CRUD means create, read, update, and delete operation. Okay, these are the 4 operations we are going to perform. Okay, so the employee DAO should contain the methods public. What we'll do, we'll save the employee. If we perform, then we are going to do public int and name it as employee save employee. What it will take? It will take the employee object. Okay, it will take the employee object, and it will save the this is the abstract method. Okay, then next method is public and save, then edit also, int edit edit and edit and save. This is the edit and save method. This is also going to take employee at employee. Okay, this is the things update employee. And third method is public. Will delete int delete employee. Okay, delete employee also take no delete employee will take int id means which id? emp id. This is the id it will take. Okay, and save update delete we have done. Then public, then what will get employee by id? Get employee by id means get employee by id, it will return one employee object. So type is employee get employee by id. This is the method which will be we are getting by employee id. Okay, this is the get employee by id. And public public and get all employees means it will be list of employees. Okay, list of em employee list of employee. mm, okay, get all employees get all employees. Okay, get all employees is the get method. It will not take any argument. Okay, get all employees, so that it will return one list of employee. Okay, these are the methods we are going to implement as part of this CRUD application. Okay, save employee, update, delete, at get employee by id, get all employee. These are the 5 operations we are going to perform. Okay, so now what we'll do, we will provide the implementation to this. So DAO IMPL package. So what I'll do, I'll go to this one. So I'll go to DAO IMPL. This is the implementation. Okay, which will implements employee DAO. Once that is I have given employee DAO, we need to provide the implementation. Okay, implement methods, all methods we have to implement. Okay. Fine. So we have overridden the all the methods. Okay. So here what I'll do, I will write the queries. Okay, first I will write the queries. Queries for what? So here, this is the DAO layer, right? DAO layer will perform the database activity. In the database activity, we need queries, like for uh, save operation, insert query, for get operation, select query. So these are the queries we want to write. Okay, so for that, what I'll do, I'll write the query private static final string uh, select employee. First one is save employee. Save save employee is the query. Save employee is the query which I'm going to write. This is the first one. Then 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll change. Save employee. Then what we'll do? Update employee. Update employee by ID. Okay, update employee by ID. Then what I am going to write? Delete employee. Delete employee by ID. Okay, and here next well I'm write get employee by ID. Update employee by, so update not by ID, update employee. Okay, update employee. Delete employee, get employee by ID. Okay, save employee, not save employee, get employee, get all get all employees. Okay, get all employees. So 5 operation we have done. So here insert query, right? uh, insert into insert into what are the table, what is the table? This is the table is employee details. Okay, okay, so insert into employee details, and then I will write what is that? ID will be auto generated, right? Because I have chosen auto increment. Okay, so that will be inserted automatically from the database. So I will insert first name, last name, username, password, then country. Okay, this one into sorry, insert into employee, this one values. What are the values? Values are question mark, comma, question mark, comma, question mark, question mark, comma, question mark. What? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So and update query also like same. What I'll do? I will update query, instead of insert into, what I'll write? Update employees. So here I'll write set first name equals to question mark, last name equal to question mark, username equals to question mark. Okay, update employee based on the ID, actually based on the ID. Update employee details, set first name, last name, username, password, country, where emp ID is equals to question mark. Okay, then delete employee details. Okay, let me copy paste, otherwise it will take time. Delete employee details, delete from employee details where condition, where employee ID is equals to this one. Okay, we'll put so many, it is taking too much time. Okay, fine. It will take, generally it will take time. Get employee means select star from employee details. So it is not auto populating, so we have to write manually, right? Get all get, okay. The same query, what I'll write, the same get all employees means select star from employee, and select star from employee. Here get all employee by ID, where emp id is equals to question mark. Okay, I think all these queries we have completed. So now is the time to develop our code. Okay, to save employee, what we are going to write, we are going to write connection con is equals to, we have created, instead of creating all the times, we have created the utility class, right? And jdbc connection utility, jdbc connection utility dot get connection. Okay, get connection, what it will get connection, then throw, okay, add exception. Okay, fine. So this one we got the connection, then prepare statement, ps is equals to con dot prepare statement, and what is this activity? Save. So save employee is the query. Okay, so we have created the query at the top, right? So here we are providing the implementation. Okay, fine. So once that is done, then what we have to do, we have to set each and individual things, right? Set, first is set string is 1 comma 1 comma, or whatever in this method will get. So in this method, we are going to get employee object, right? So from this we'll get employee dot get first name, we'll store this one. Okay, then ps dot set string of sec2 comma employee get last name. Fine. Then ps dot set, um, third one is username is third comma employee username. What is that? Username, employee dot username. Then ps dot set string of password is the fourth one, employee dot password. Then ps dot country, set string of, fourth one is gone, fifth is employee dot get country. Okay, these are the 5 things. Whatever the value the user object, the from the form it will come, then that object we are going to save as part of this one. Okay, once that is we have already all set, then what we are going to do, we are going to execute the query. Okay, ps dot execute update is the method it is going to save. Okay, in this one, what I'm going to write, I'm going to write int status. By default it will be 0. Then once this is executed, I will assign to status is equal to this one, and finally I will return the status. Okay, that status I am going to return. Okay, this save operation is completed. Okay, update employee is something we'll write. Okay, we have to implement anyhow all these things. Status connection prepare statement, all these things I require. So I can copy all these things actually. So here what I can do, I can paste directly. Okay, update employee, by ID. Okay, and what I'm going to get here is employee. I will get employee ID. So okay, all these things I need, and one more thing we'll get employee dot set int, that is nothing but the ID. Sixth one is ID. ID is employee dot get employee ID. Okay, this is the things we are going to write, and once that is done, let me print one thing. What is that? PS. Okay, this statement I need. and here also ps I want to print. So while executing this application, so I want to see what is the query it got fired. Okay, so that information I need. So then delete employee by id, delete employee by id, save update, then delete also same, int status, everything is same. What I'll do, I will paste this one. This is the things I have to implement, and delete query, delete query. So once this is prepare statement, delete this is delete employee id by id. Once that is delete that got, so what I'll do, I will set id is equals to 1 comma, this is the id, sorry, emp id, this is the emp id. So once we set that employee id, so delete query is nothing but delete from employee details for employee id, this one. So employee id we have set, that is coming in the, as part of parameter. Okay, so once that is done, then we have setting this all these things. Okay, I hope you are getting what I'm doing, right? So again, get employee by id. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is, like, let me paste that employee id. So employee, it is going to give me, okay, so these things we are going to do it. So I'll return get employee. So then prepare statement uh, ps dot delete execute query. So everywhere I have reused execute. Okay, execute query I will do, then it will return one result. Okay, result means what kind of result set. It will return result set rs is equals to this one. Okay, result set rs. Then what I'm going to do, once, okay, see, what I have done here is, like, I have to get employee by id. So here I'm trying to get employee by id, whatever the employee id we got, based on that, when I'm trying to get that. Okay, so what I have done, I have created the prepare statement by this one. So what I'll do, I will set id, set int is nothing but, so whatever the id employee id it will come, that I'm going to set. Okay, that is part of, okay. So what I'll do, I will set employee ID, this one, employee ID. Then I will execute the query based on the ID. Okay, so then once I get the result set, once I get the, after the query execution, then I will get the result set. Then I'm going to iterate this one, while rs dot next. Then what I'll do, I will set employee, sorry, I will create the employee object here, employee emp is equals to new employee. This I will set. Then emp dot set string, set first name, what that is the second argument, second parameter. So array result set dot get string of 2. Okay, this is the first name. Then emp dot set set last name rs dot get string of 3. This is the third one. Then emp dot set string of set username. Third one is username rs dot get string of fourth one is the username. First one id, then first name, last name, username, then password. Emp dot set password rs dot get end string, get string of which one, fifth one. Okay, column index is fifth. Then emp dot get country, get country then rs dot get string of sixth. sorry, this is, oh, this is get set. Okay, fine. So ID first, then second, first name, last name, username, password, country. Okay, fine, all set to this one. So once that is done, then what I'm going to do here, I'm going to return emp, the employee, that I'm going to, okay, so it is crying because that is inside this one. So what I'll do, I'll cut that, I will create the object in the top. Okay, so that I'm going to return. Okay, so I have created delete, update, delete, save, then a list of all employee also. This kind of stuffs I'm going to do, get employee by ID. So what I'm going to do here is like I'm going to return this one. I will change. I will change accordingly. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to first create one list of employee emp list is equals to new array list. Okay, that I will create first because it will return one list of employee. Okay, so this employee list I am going to return. Okay, so connection prepare statement, then what it will do, uh, it will simply return, execute the statement, before that I will print ps. Here also I forgot, I think, get prepare statement, execute query before execution, then sysout ps. I will print, and here prepare statement, result set query, employee, this one employee object I have created, employee I have set, then at the end, emp list dot add then emp. Okay, let me explain you what I've done. So get all employee will get employee, a list of employee object, right? So once I execute the query, then I will get the result set. From the result set I'm iterating, then employee, to this individual employee I'm setting all these things. Once I get one employee, then I'm adding to the list. Okay, so how many records that will be there, that will be added one by one to the employee list, that employee list I'm returning. Okay, I hope all these methods are completed, but important part we just missed. Okay, so what is that, once I execute this one, I need to close all the streams like result set, prepare statement, this one I need to close, right? So JDBC utility dot, what we have used here, prepare statement and connection, right? So clean up, clean up only these two things, will do. So this is requiring prepare statement ps comma con. Okay, connection con. Okay, so this is the statement we are requiring. Prepare statement connection, this is this will close, result set is not there. So here also before return status, so what I'll do, I will clean this one, and here also delete. Are you able to get that what is the use of utility function, right? The same code we are using here. Okay, so this is employee, so this is the employee, means get employee, this is having result set. So what I'll do, I will add one result set to this will call the three parameter method, right? Cleanup method. So get all employee also same, so I will add this one, and result set this one. Okay, that's all. How easy it is, like to clean up one line of code. I have written everything here inside this one clean up code. So that things I'm doing here. Okay, so up to this we have created all the employee. Now is the time to create the form, the user form. So HTML file, so employee form emp hyphen form dot html. So this is the form we are going to write. Okay, so now we'll create the employee form, right? Employee form, which employee are going to submit, like submit in the sense like going to submit the details so that it will be saved in the database, right? So what I'll do, we have that login page. So this one login. Okay, let me copy these things. Employee form. So here what I will write one div tag, div align, so that it will be aligned, so it will be center, right? It will be center. I will close that. Inside that what I will do, I will I will paste this one, and welcome to employee management system. uh, Employee management system, oh, this should be fine, right? Let's see how it is looks. Welcome to employee management system. So it seems it's looking good. Fine, then okay, this is something no worries. So what we'll do, our agenda is like I have to submit the form. Name is equals to what is the form name? Form name is this is uh, add employee form, just the name, just name. Okay, so method is equals to post, and what is the action? Action is equals to what we have given. I think we have the employee do. Let me close other tabs, and employee control, employee, add employee controller I have given. Okay, add employee is the action. Okay, so action I have given this action. Then here slash is there, no? Okay, slash. Okay, fine. So here I will close this one, then form is closed. So inside that, what the fields we have? We have the fields like employee ID. So emp id, employee id, employee id, uh, input type is equals to text, name is equals to oh, employee id. Actually employee id will be created by the database, so we don't need to write this one. So we'll write first name, so this would be first name, the value. Then after that I will write one br line break, then last name, oh, last name, input type is text, then name is equal to last name. Okay, and I'll close this one, br, last name br, then username, and the input type equal to text, and name is equals to user name. Okay, and at the end what we'll do, we'll write this one, close username, then password. Okay, type is equals to text, and name equals to password. Okay, so that is, then br password is done. Then country, so uh, some people might belongs to USA, India, some different countries. So the country is going to be one drop down, not like simple one field. So it is a drop down. For that drop down field, what we are going to do here is like I don't have remember that one column in HTML. Okay, drop down column. Okay, we'll see how to create select tab. Okay, select, maybe select. Okay, we'll see. Okay, this is what we want to select: car name, cars, Volvo option. Okay, so select tag we should use for that. Okay, so this will fulfill our requirement. Name ID. Okay, fine. So let me go quickly write that. Country, country is select, name is country, and ID is not required, it seems. Select name, option is this one. Option is value is, for example, INDIA, and this is going to be India, this is USA, and it is going to be USA, London, let be London, and what else? Okay, and it is UK, and one option we will write okay, option is other for others. Okay, other. So let's see how it is look like. We can check here, right? So it will look like some first name, but it is coming inside like middle. So some kind of some value country, it is coming country, right? Inside the country we are getting India, USA, London, UK, other. Okay, it is coming fine. So but the alignment is something what, but we have to choose country, this one, any other width, width not there, right? What I can do, style equals to width colon some 150 150x or something. Actually let's see what it is coming. Country no change. Okay, country x or only 50 with some parameter, I don't remember exactly. Okay, country width equal to 150 not x, that is px, I think, pixel. Okay, let's see if any change. Okay, it is coming somewhat, it came right. If you take some around 180 or something, we can see the changes. If I see, then it is coming somewhat. Alignment we can do, like who are the UI people, they can do adjustment. Okay, so that is our agenda is completed, select is done. Then put submit, input type is equals to submit, and value equals to save. Okay, like this. Okay, oh, save is fine. What it should be, br should be there. uh, Not one br, two br will give. We'll see how the alignment is, it is looking. Okay, it's somewhat fine. Okay, somewhat fine. Okay, once this page is submitted, then it will go to the controller, appropriate controller, and it will save to the database. But what is next? What is next? Nothing you will see, right? So in order to see that, so once that is done, some we should some hyperlink should be there here to view all employees once save. Okay, so for that, what I'm going to do here is, like, after that form, I'm going to submit one ahref equals to view all employee. That though that is not developed, but what I'll do, uh, get all employees. Okay, get all employees, that is the URL, and I will close that. So I will name it as view all view employees. Okay, that is the name it will come. Okay, if you see, like, view all employee, it will come like this one. So what I want to do here is, like, I want to take one br whenever required. Okay, so it's fine, something it is fine. View all employee, save, then view all employee, it is hyperlink. Okay, so for not for, okay, it's good. So that is that's all for this for this form. Everything is we have done. Then now the job is add employee controller. So it will we have to do um, the user data, get user data, something we can do, get user data. Okay, get, how we'll get, we will get string username equals to request dot get parameter, that is user, oh sorry, username. Okay, I have done username first, right? Okay, DDD. Okay, so first name, then what I'll do, I will copy and I will paste first. Last name, similarly last name is, this is the last name, then username is username, then this is password, and this is password. Okay, semicolon also I forgot, semicolon, then semicolon, then semicolon, then what is that, country is country. Okay, so I think first name, last name, username, password, country, all these things are done. Then what I have to do, I have to, inside that I have to take the DAO layer as a member. Okay, private employee DAO, employee DAO, employee DAO. This is the one I have to take. Then what I have to do here, employee DAO equals to new employee DAO IMPL. I have to create the object. Then before that, what I have to do, I have to create the employee object, employee employee is equals to new employee. I have to create the object. Then employee, it is that requires the employee object, right? So that is why I've created the employee class object, and on that I am setting set first name as first name. Okay, then D, 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 D. Okay, set last name, last name. So this is something called dot set last name, then this is called username, first name, last name, username, and this is set username, then password. After username it is password, and set password, then set country. Set country is nothing but country. The same, it is one and the same. So fine, I have created the employee object. I have set all the value whatever coming from the UI, like the form. So then on that employee DAO, on that reference, what I'm going to, I am going to call this, all these methods we have: delete, get employee by ID, get all employees, save employee, update employee, all this. So what is that? Save employee. Save employee requires employee object. So we'll pass the employee object. Okay. Once I have passed, then I have to try catch. It is asking, I think, yeah. Surround with try catch. Okay, so this is class not found. What I can do, I can cut this catch block. I will make it one catch block. So pipe, then this one, and I will print s out and e. Okay, fine. That is the things. Then it is going to result. Result is equals to this one. So what I'm going to do, I am going to write here. I'm going to write int result is equals to by default 0. Then on performing the operation, what I'm going to do here, if the result greater than 0, then what I'm going to do, see, on saving the operation, on saving the employee, it will get the result, right? Alt shift L. I'll do, I will just print employee added successfully. Okay, employee added successfully. This is the things I want to print, and here I will print writer dot println, and here I will paste the same thing. So I want to print this is from SOPL statement and it is on the browser. Okay, so if that is not the case, then else part, what I'll do, I'll do sysout uh, employee addition failed. So this is the statement I want to take out, and okay, fine, whatever it is, fine. So writer dot println, then I will to in this employee. Okay, so once this is saved, then only employee message will be there, right? Employee added successfully, that will be there. But I want after the saving, it should do something, right? It will navigate to something, request dot get request dispatcher. I have already discussed, I have already done this kind of things. So what it will do, it will forward the request to the particular page, right? But page is right, emp hyphen form dot html. So this is the same form, same page should be displayed. I will include this the request and response. I will I'll include this, so that what it will do, on saving this message it will display, and it will again include the same employee form. So as it is like this form, it will be displayed. In this, it will be if another employee you want to add, you can add, and all view all employee also it will show, right? So okay, let us execute this application, so that I will show you like how it is behaving. If any issue, then we'll fix that. The server is getting started. So this is a kind of mini project, so it will take time. All four operation, I am what I'm doing, I am explaining each and every bit, so that you people, for a beginner or something like, it will be that much clear, right? So that without visiting the video or this post like second time, what you can do, like you can from your side you can develop this employee management system, right? So for that reason, I'm explaining what is the even like HTML code also, like what is the work, what is the meaning of this, what is the meaning, what on submit, what it will go, what to on submit, where it will go, and what action it will perform. Everything I am explaining, right? Okay. So what I'm going to give the request here. Okay, so it is showing this one. So this gap also you can maintain. One gap you can do. Okay, fine. So employee ID is 100, and this is admin @ 123. Okay, as you can see, this is the valid credential. If I log in, then login successful, login successful. After the login successful, we are not seeing anything. So then how we will perform login successful? But after admin login, so it should redirect to some employee form page, right? So home page, kind of home page. It should land into the home page. Home page is nothing but employee form. Employee form. This is the employee form actually. So what I can do? Request dot guest dispatcher. This one. These things. It should landed into this. So where is the admin controller, like admin controller here? After the successful things, then what it will do, it should perform these things, right? Now restart the server again. Okay, now I'll go to this one, like I will try to log in again. So you'll see login successful, and again this page you are seeing, right? The home page. This is kind of home page, right? But before you are not able to see. I accordingly, like intentionally, I have not completed all the code here. That because if I do from my side, you will not able to get. So that is why intentionally I kept that. So whatever the code we are adding and what is the purpose, we should know, right? So that it will be easy to you for you to develop. Okay, I will add one more thing. Right, I will add employee, right? Alex is the first employee. Alex Martin, and username is Alex M. Sorry, Alex M is the username, and the password is Alex @32 something. So he is from USA. So what I want to save. Employee added successfully. Okay, you are seeing the employee added successfully, and the same page it is showing. Now you can add the second employee also. You can add second employee is Bob, and mm, Bob Maria something, some name, and username is Bob, only Bob M, and password is Bob M @123, and she is also from USA, or you can say London. Okay, you can save. So an employee also added successfully. So then if you click view employee, it should go to some controller, right? Some servlet. So that is not still implemented. So what we're going to in next, we are going to implement that stuff. Okay, now we'll develop the code like to get all employee. This is our URL, right? So what I'm going to do here is, like, I will write one controller, that is all employees view controller. Okay, this is the servlet to view all employees that is there in the database, right? So that will definitely extends from http servlet. Okay, so what is the URL should be there, right? For the URL, what we are going to web servlet, and inside that we are providing, here we are going to provide the URL, that is all employees. Okay, and now inside that I will override the method. This is the do method, do get method, right? So I will override the do get method to get all the employee do get method, and here I will set the content type as text slash, sorry, HTML. So this is the uh, type. Then print writer is equals to um, response dot get writer. Okay, so we have written. So here what is the things we are going to do? We want to display the all employees. All employees means list of employees, right? List of employee, and alt enter. Then employee list we are going to, and a new array list, that is the implementation class. Okay, fine. So what is the job we are going to do? We want to display, and uh, then what we will do, we'll call this one our we'll also create employee object. Employee is equals to new employee. This object I am going to create. I'll create. Then we'll call the get all employee method, right? So for that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to write private employee DAO, employee DAO, employee DAO, and here I'm going to uh, create the object employee DAO dot new employee DAO IMPL. Okay, employee DO IMPL. So let me remove this. Okay, so then what I'll do, I will call this uh, all get all employee method, get all employee method. Okay, to get all employee. So what I'll do, like I will call employee DAO dot get all employees, right? That we have written already. Okay, so then we'll surround this try catch, and as usual, like class not found, we will provide in one catch block, that is then pipe symbol, then this one, and here we'll write print that e what is the exception we are getting, and here we'll get the result, right? Employee list we will get, that we are going to iterate. Okay, okay. So here if I go inside that, we have already implemented all this, the implementation stuffs I have already done. So here we'll get all the employee list. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to iterate this employee list, and I will get the employee object, and I will display one by one employee, right? So what I'm going to do, I will write some code to display, right? I will write display or display employee list, all emp list or employee list. Okay, so for that I will going to start that for so I'll write enhance for loop. So this is a type of employee emp, then colon, I from the employee list I will iterate this one. So what we'll do, writer dot, okay, control C L, okay, writer dot, what we'll do, we'll print this is the table, right? So we'll print in the table format. So for that, table is the tag table, something called border is equals to single quote 1, because we are printing inside double quote single quote 1. Then width width is equals to 100%. Okay, so inside that, this is the table we will print. Then what we will print, writer dot print then after the table, the tag is table. uh, Once the table is created, the table structure, then table row will be there, right? Table row tr is the tag table row one that is started. After the table row, inside that table data will be there, table data td. Okay, td. Then what is that, only we will print the table data. First one is emp id. Then what we will do, table table data will close. Then table row table data will print 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, fine. So let me do something. Employee id, table row started, table data, this is table data. Okay, table name, then this is the first name, and here this is last name. Sorry, last name, this is the username, and here is the password. Whatever the data you want to display, that provide that in the table data. Okay. Okay, no, not the table data. I think table header. It should be table header. Okay. Password, then country. Okay, this is table header. Actual table header. Okay. So table header. Now this is not the table data. This is the table header, and table row, table header, and this is table header. This is also table header. This is table header. This is table header. This is table header. This is table header, and this is table header. Close. Once okay, employee id, first name, last name, username, password, country, table header. Once that is done, table header will close the table header. Okay, row table row will close. Okay, this should be the one. If I print, let me let me copy this. Employee form something here, table data. I just wanted to see what it is displaying. Okay, so it is showing employee ID, first name, last name. It will show correctly, right? So this is the way we can check. Okay, fine, let it be as it is. Okay, employee, all employee. This is fine. So inside that we'll write writer dot. So once the header is created, the first row is the header. Then next is the next row. Next row means we'll place in double quote. That is table row, table row. Then here we'll print table data. Okay, inside this table data. This should be the table row, table data. Okay, what we'll do? We will copy one set of this and comment otherwise it will cry. So what we'll print? We'll print emp dot get employee ID. First is the employee ID. Then what we'll do plus. Then what we'll do? We'll close this one, and here we will not the tr, only the td, table data. So here onwards, okay, here onwards we need, this is the one we need. Okay, once that is table row will be open once, and at the end table row will be closed, but table in data this is present printing and it is closing. Then now it will print again emp dot get first name. Okay, then double quote will print this one, table data close, table data open, then plus emp dot get last name, first name, last name. Then what we'll do, give double quote, then print that. Inside that emp dot get username plus, then print that. Then emp dot what is that, get username, then password. And again we'll print emp dot get country country. Okay, that is the one thing, that is the thing we need to print. And here we'll close the table data, and finally inside that table row will close. Okay, so whatever the headers are there, that many data are there. Okay, this is the things we want to see. Okay, once that is printed in the for loop, what we are going to do here is like we'll close the table, right? Writer dot print, inside the double quote we'll close the table, okay, table is closed. This is the steps I need to do. Okay, once that is done, let me control y. Okay, okay, we have printed all the data in the tabular format. Okay, so once that is printed, what else is we left over? So we'll close writer dot close, we'll close this one. Okay, close this one. Then once we see the data, it should be like there should be one field, right? Okay, we should not close this one. So instead we'll provide writer dot println. So here it should be one, uh, br should be there, br, or else here writer dot println, inside that we'll provide a srep. Instead of srep we can provide the same page. uh, instead of that, what we are going to do here is request dot get request dispatcher, and inside that what we'll do, emp hyphen form, no, we should get the add employee. So here we are going to not request dispatcher. What we'll do, the same hyperlink also we can provide, href is equals to, then inside that emp hyphen form dot html, This is the employee form. We'll close this, and for that add employee, what we are providing EMP form. Add employee. Add employee. We are seeing add employee is the code. Then we'll close the anchor tag. Okay. Okay. Now let's restart. Now let's restart. We'll see how it is behaving. If something like some alignment or something we record, we can change accordingly. Okay. So let me go into this. I will try with the new one. Okay. This is 100 and admin @123 admin 123. Okay. Login. Login successful. Then view all employees. Now it is activated, I think. Okay. So no value specified for parameter ID 1. Okay. So here if I go to add employee, we are calling this one, this is get all employee. Get all employee. We are closing this one. What we are doing? Get all employee. Not see we have done the get employee by ID, not this one. Get all employee, right? It should be get all employees. So it's not by ID. Okay, that is the mistake we are doing. Okay, so we'll go this one and you will try to view all employee. See how it is looking. It is good. If you like employee ID, last name, this first name is comes light. Why? All are came this format. Okay, fine. So like somewhat it is good, right? So add employee is the so this one. Once we saw the view screen, all the employee. Oh, country all London. Huh? But we have chosen USA, right? Okay, we'll see USA one. So John Cena, John Cena, John, username is John underscore Cena, and here John @123 something, and we'll choose USA and save. Employee data successfully view all US. Oh, hey, it should not be. Why it is changing country, changing it to USA for all? Some mistake we are doing. Some mistake we are doing. Whenever we are choosing adding the employee, what we are okay. So it is changing for John Cena for all employees. Some uh, big blunder we made, I think. While add employee. While add employee, employee controller, employee DO, IMPL. Inside that, what is this issue? Okay, save employee, insert into employee, first name, last name, username, password, country. Let's see the database, what is there. But here, while see table data, we'll see all the 1, 2, 3, 4, John Cena, all data are there. But while viewing, we are getting only the 1004, the latest record is updated all employee ID. Okay, this is while displaying, right? So there may be some issue while displaying. We'll check. Writer, table data, table row started, then table header, table header end, table header. Oh, here it is table data, so it should be table header, right? Table header closed, table header closed, table header, table row, table data. I think all is clear. All is clear. So for that what we need to do, we need to go into all the employees, the implementation, what we are adding into the employee, and then we are setting. Okay, so once we add that, and again what we are doing, employee, the same employee object is empty here, right? So it should not be the case, it should not be outside, it should be inside this one. Let's see. Let's start the server again. Let's start the server again and we'll see that is printing correctly or not. Okay, I hope this time it should print correct result. So what we'll do, we'll go to add employee, then we'll view employee, right? 1 2 3 4. Now it is printing correctly, right? So that was the mistake. So one line code making us like only one employee was printing. Okay, it's the time to edit the employee, delete the employee. These two stops are there, like get employee by id also, that is there. Okay, that we'll do. And here, okay, so what I want here is like 1 2 3 4 I have given. Then for example this we like this field, this record, I want to edit, or I want to delete. If I provide one more field here, like edit, one more table data like header, edit and delete. So I'll do edit and delete. On clicking of this, I will do that. Okay, so that I am going to provide. Okay, so what I'll do for that, I am going to do all employee. So here username, country, table row completed, then table header, table header, this is country, then table header, table header started. And I'll go to this one is edit. This is the edit field, and I will close this table header, and again I will start the table header, and I will provide delete. Delete is the table, and what I'll do, I'll close table header. Okay, that is good. And here while printing table header, this one country I have printed. For this edit option, what I'll do uh, I'll do this is the plus. Then I'll start the double, inside the double quote I will provide ahref is equals to ahref equals to uh, add employee by id, add employee by id. So not add. So what I'll do, I'll provide edit employee by id. And here we should close this one. So this is the um, this is the field actually, ahref. Okay, so I'll close this double quote, and I'll do plus sign. Then I'll do uh, okay, employee by id, this one, uh, question mark, question mark, emp id is equals to this employee id. Employee id means emp dot get emp id. Okay, this is the employee id. Then here, once that is done, edit employee by id. Employee id is equals to, not this should not be here, this should be actually here. We should close that one, and I will provide the field edit. Okay, then I will close the anchor tag. Okay, that is the things I have provided. And what I'll do, I will copy up to this, and below that I will provide the same thing. And instead of edit, I will write delete. Okay, delete employee by id, where employee id is equal to this one, and this is the delete. Okay, so I have created double quote, everything is fine, it seems. Okay, let's check how it is looking actually. I have started the server. Let's go into this one, we'll see. So before it was displaying after country, nothing is there. So I'll click on this one, and again I will see this is country edit, then delete option is coming not coming, but is showing delete. So that is the closing bracket, closing tag is missing. That is the issue with html. Okay, so we should use properly the html. Edit, edit, where is the edit, edit we have done, open, and table header close, table header started, table header closed, table header started, table header closed, then table row closed. So what is wrong? And after the edit, edit, where is the edit, we're getting these things. Okay, fine. Table header open, table header close, table header open, table header close, table header open, table header close, table header open, table header close. Oh, see, after edit there is a angular bracket by mistake, right? So that is why it is not considering all this, right? Delete. Let me restart again. So for this development, we have to check each and every HTML tag. If anything we are missing, then it will give it will behave accordingly, right? So that we need to check while developing. So let me go to the add employee, and if I go to the view employee, now I am seeing okay, edit delete is not coming. Uh, that option is gone, then edit, then th is started. Okay, th is started, but what, let's see, th is started but delete we are putting inside the tag, so that is why it is not coming. So see how many mistakes we are doing. So that is the mistake, like I'm not so much pro in HTML, so I have to Google and I have to do, though I have finding that technical perspective, but I'm not that much pro in HTML. So if I see now the delete tab is enabled. Okay, so we have two options left, that is edit, how we can edit by ID. Edit by ID, for example, if I click edit, so corresponding to this is the employee ID, this employee should be enabled for edit, and if I click delete, this employee record should be deleted, right? So still I have to provide the functionality of edit and functionality of delete, so we'll work on that. Okay, so now we'll see on clicking of this edit. So it will go to employee management tab, edit employee by ID, question mark ID equal to 1001. It means ID 1001 that we want to edit. Okay. So what we are going to do, uh, we are going to develop one edit application. Sorry, edit controller, means edit servlet. Edit employee by ID. Edit employee by ID is by ID controller. Okay, this is the edit id by controller. This is this should extend from http servlet. Okay, so while submitting all view controller, what is the employee id, like the url we have given this one. Okay, so employee dao controller, we'll close this one and edit employee by id will provide the url web servlet, inside that value tag, value inside that slash edit employee by id. Okay, this is the things we will get. And on submitting, as you can see, we are providing question mark id is equals to get emp dot get emp id, means the id we are submitting here, right? So that id we are going to capture from the request. Okay, so I have to override the method, that is the do get method. do get do get do get is the method, then response dot set content type text slash html is the response, then print writer, writer is equals to response dot get writer. Okay, this is the things we have to do, and we will write a string uh, emp emp id will get it from request. Okay, request dot get parameter, what is that parameter? Emp what is the parameter? The parameter we are passing is id, right? Because on clicking of that we are passing id equal to this one. Okay, so id we are going to get, this is the parameter. On getting that, what I'll do, I will write private employee dao, then employee dao. Okay, so here I'm going to get employee dao is equals to new employee dao impl. Okay, and this is the things I'm going to create, and I'll call employee dao dot what get employee in update employee, right? Update update employee update employee update employee, yeah. Update employee, it will take employee object. Okay, actually we should get the update employee. First we got that employee ID. Based on the employee ID, what I want here is like I will execute, I will fire the select query on this employee, select star from employee where employee ID is this one. That means I will get the object, the all the detail from on this ID, who is the employee. Okay, the employee details I will get employee by ID. That is already we have developed, right? Okay, so what I will pass? I will pass emp ID. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to call get employee by ID. So we have to get the details of the employee. So we have to wrap using integer dot parseInt and inside try block, because it may throw exception. So what I'll do, I will do class not found exception, and I'll cut this catch block, and I'll provide pipe symbol. That's this one. Okay, so this is the one we want to print, and once I provide this we got this employee, get employee by ID, so we'll get employee object, right? Employee, okay, let me create one employee object here. Employee is equals to new employee, the object, and here we'll write employee. Okay, employee is equals to this one. Okay, I got the employee. Once I got that employee, once I got the employee object, then what I'm going to do here is like based on the ID, the object I got, all the information it contains, right? Like first name, last name, password, username, country, all these information this employee object is having. So I'm going to modify this information. So for that, what I'm doing, this employee ID, I will take the help of one hidden form, right? So how will I edit? So it will populate to the one edit form. Inside that, the whatever the information we have, it will be auto populated into that form, and in that form we'll edit accordingly, like whatever we want. Okay, so for that, what I'm going to do here is like I will write one uh, hidden form field. Okay, hidden form field. Hidden form field will use here to edit the info of the employee Okay, so alt shift L. I will start the form. Okay, hidden form field. So I will take the form here to here. Okay, I will take the form. I will take the form inside the edit controller. So what I am going to do here, I will paste. Oh, uh, it should be inside. Okay, writer dot println. I will print, actually this is one form. Then okay, let me do one thing. Writer dot println, then copy some line, then first name, what I'll do, first name is this one, I will take and I will put here, and last name I will take, I will put here, because this is the same form field, right? Same kind of form field. So here I will take, I will put here, and password also I will take, I will put here, and country also I will take, I will put here, and option this one. Okay, writer dot println, this one, control D, control D, control D, control D. Okay, so cut this one, paste this one, and control. So option this field, cut, then cut and paste here, cut this one and paste here, and here another three, select beer, then input form field, and here I'll paste this final one, and I'll finally cut this one. Okay, so this is the things I have to put, and name equal to add, not add employee. This is edit employee form. Okay. Method post action is equals to action is what is that action? Action is here edit employee by id, edit employee by id. Okay, first name this one, and here I will mimic the same thing. This is emp id. Okay, employee id should not be visible actually. So what I'll do, this is the field text name equals to okay, name equals to id. What is that? id. And name equals to, this is the emp id, so it should be emp id. Okay, uh, input type equal to, instead of text, it should be hidden. Okay, hidden form field. This is the hidden form field id, and name, this one, and here value is equals to emp id double quote, emp id, then again plus. Okay, okay, fine. So emp id value equal to this one, and what I'll do, I will copy all these stuffs here, and I will paste up to BR, right? Okay, up to value is equals to this one, name. What I'll do paste this one, value equals to this one, and value equals to this one, and value equals to this one, value equals to this one, and that's it. Okay, employee id, similarly what I'll do, value is equals to not employee id, so it should be employee. What is that we got from this employee object? I want to print employee dot get first name. Okay, so similarly, here I will write this is employee dot get last name. Okay, value is equals to employee dot get username. Okay, get username, then employee dot get password. The password will get here, password, then country. So we have done employee id, get first name, last name, username, password, and all the other things, that is submit, and input type is equal to submit, and value equal to edit and submit, edit and submit, because we will not able to know, right? Edit and submit. Okay, this is the form we have closed, and everything is done. Then finally writer dot close, that will close. Okay, so I think that's all. Employee, okay, everything is done, I think. Okay, let me restart the server. We'll see. Okay, now it started. And now if I go to this one and I am trying to edit this one, it's going on. Okay, see, the same form as populated, the same form as populated with the default value, right? Last name, username, password country, which one we have chosen? Deo, this one. Deo, edit to C, we have choose, then E we have choose, then underscore E we have chosen, then for India we will choose other. Okay, so for Deo we have changed. Okay, for the employee ID 1001. So if I go to the database and I will show you, so Deo, so let me run this one. You can see, yes, Avi, last name, first name is not there, or what? Okay, first name it maybe we have left. Last name we have, we first name we don't have. Okay, maybe while coding we have done some mistakes. Where is the first name? First name, employee ID is there, employee first name, last name, username, password. But why it is showing only last name, username, country, password? Okay, so what I'm doing, we are getting the employee by ID, then all these information we are getting. So this is the servlet of edit employee ID, edit based on the employee ID. But the action is again it is coming to here. Okay, so that is why we are getting the same issue. So I think we have to here we have to make another form. We are submitting another form, right? So for that we have to make change the URL, right? Edit. So I will make after uh, after after edit employee by ID. Okay, so I will make another controller, right? So it should go to, that is the reason we are not getting. uh, so after edit this is the, okay, I'll change that. After edit by this one controller. Okay, controller, I will change the file name, rename file, and extends http servlet, and I will make annotate the web servlet, and value is equals to slash, this is the URL. So whenever on clicking of that, sorry, the form hidden form field will come to this servlet. Okay, this servlet, and as usual we'll override the, here it is the form submission is the post method, right? The form is coming, so we'll write override the post, then response dot set content type. So set content type is text slash HTML. This is the code we have to write. Then print print writer is equals to response dot get writer. Then get the data, get data. Okay. So okay. So what I'll do, employee edit by controller. So this one, this is the, this part is done. Okay. So once the request comes to edit, after edit employee form, so what I'll do, I will get one of the field, any field, view controller, view admin, add employee controller. Okay, add employee controller. What we are doing, get user data, and all these things we are doing. Okay, and we'll save the data. Okay, after all save, after edit. Okay, so get data, get user data. Okay, get user data. So what we are doing, employee DAO we have to implement, private employee DAO, employee DAO. Okay, I think okay, what I have done, I have got the record from this, from the request, first name, last name, username, password, country, and employee. I have created employee, and I have set all the data, and employee, this one. Then employee DAO dot, I have to call update employee. Update employee, what I will pass, I will pass the employee object. Okay, so this is the things I have to do. Surround with try catch, and what I'll do, class not found exception. uh, so, and here 5, then this one, sys out e, and that is the code we have done. Once the update is happening, so it will give me one status, one result, right? Status is equals to 0 by default. So here I will set as status is equals to, this one. Okay, and add employee. Okay, so what I'll do, once that is done, then if status greater than 0, means update is happened, then what I'll do, I will write writer dot println uh, record 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 updated successfully for the For the employee, who is the employee? For the employee, that is emp employee dot get first name or last name, or for the employee ID also good. We'll print this one. Okay. So all these things I will take, and I will print inside the, what happened, my system is hanging or what, and then I will print inside this. Okay, so that is the stuffs. Else record not, else the same stuffs I will copy and I will print here. Updation failed. Okay, a record updation failed. Okay, so what I'll do, I will take all these things and I will paste here. Okay, that is the things I want to paste. Okay, so once update is happening, then what page I should go into? So I will go into add employee. Okay, so in all employee or edit by id controller 130. Okay, not edit, after edit controller, add employee controller, I have given employee from the same field it is going. So these things I can copy, edit, after edit, right? After edit I will paste this line. Okay, so it will redirect to same employee. Instead of writing, I'm this. Okay, I think you have got my understanding, like what I'm trying to do here, right? So we'll see. Like I have started the server, so we'll see. We'll update one field, then we'll see. Okay, this is restarted. So let me go to this one and try to with new and 100 admin at that 123, then try to log in. Employee view all employee. So I want 1004 should be edited. So what I'll do, 1 2 3 4 5 and Sina. Hey, why employee ID one thing, I have not changed the employee edit by ID control ID. So this is action is this one. So now check view all employee. Then I want to add this one Bob. Okay, so to Bob I have changed to Bob Alex. Okay, combined name I have provided. Okay, so here username is Bob M Alex. So two things I have changed, and 4 5 also I have done, and I have changed to Africa. Okay, so I'll do edit and save. So once I done, a record updation failed for the employee 0. Okay, so the record updation, not adoption. Record updation failed. What is the reason? Let's check. So employee 103 Bob Alex, last name Maria, all these things. Update employee details, set this one, first name, last name, username, password is this one, country is where employee ID is coming 0. Employee ID. Oh, employee edit employee, get employee ID. For edit employee ID is going to as hidden. So once it is going to this one, then after edit employee, employee. Okay, so here we are not setting the employee ID. Okay, so what I am going to do here is, like, I am going to get the here I forgot the this one while copying. So I'll get string emp employee ID is equals to request dot get parameter. I'll copy and I'll paste here, and this is emp ID, right? So this should be inside the double quote emp id. What we are sending, that is the emp id, right? What we are sending, employee id, emp id or id we are sending. Okay, okay, so that employee id will set, and here we'll set employee dot set emp id is equals to emp id. That we need to set, and what we have to it is integer type, everything is fine, I think. Okay, let me start. This id is emp id or id we are sending. Okay, let's start. I think this is to be id. Okay, we'll see. If it is failing, then we'll see. I think while sending employee id, we're sending name equals to id. Oh, the name equal to id, not this one. After sending, so from the request it should be id, not this, should be id, and not this one. This is the employee id, and here this is id. Okay, let's stop this and again start the server. Okay, so now the server is started, but it is like taking some time. Okay, so let me go back, and for this time let me change into 6 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so edit and save. I've given the request. See, record updated successfully for the employee 1003. Okay, so if I go to the server and if I will start, then you will see those Bob, Alex, Maria, and 1 2 3 4 5 6. This is updated successfully. Add employee, all employee view controller, and edit employee by controller. These things already completed. So now the leftover part is the delete controller. Okay, delete controller, delete by ID. That part we'll see. So adding or addition, edit, and view all employee, that is completed. Now at the time to uh, develop delete employee by ID controller. Okay, so this is the controller and extends from HTTP servlet. Okay, what is that? And the URL, all employee view controller, all employee view controller, all employee view controller. What is that? Delete by ID. So this is the key I have to check. Delete by this one, and what I'll do, I will pin point web servlet, not the filter, web servlet. Then value, and this one is slash delete by ID. Okay, so then I will this will delete. So I will override the method, that is the do get method. Okay, it will simply delete. So response dot set content type text slash HTML. Okay, this is the one, and print writer writer is equals to response dot get writer. This is the things we got, and from this what we are going to do here is, like, I'm going to get the ID. This is nothing but the string emp id is equals to from the request. Okay, a request dot get parameter, and what is that parameter? This is id parameter. ID we are sending, right? uh, and on that, what I'll do, I will take the employee private employee DAO. Okay, so here I will do employee DAO is equals to new employee DAO IMPL. Okay, employee DAO IMPL I will take, and on that employee DAO IMPL, employee DAO dot delete, right? Delete employee by ID. ID means the ID which we have just got, employee emp ID. This will be string, but it will be changed to, we'll pass that, and will surround it try catch, right? Class not found exception, and you will code that, and we will provide here itself, like by separating by pipe symbol, and we'll write space out, then E. Okay, this is the things we got, and here is the semicolon. Okay, so here what I'll write int result is equals to 0 by default. Okay, so here result I will get, and I will make this one. So delete employee will delete it or not, it will return that one. Okay, so one that is done, then what I'll do, I will check if result greater than 0, the same stuff it should do. Okay, so what is that? Just edited we have done, right? Edit by no, not edited, so all after edit. Okay, so these stops I will take. Okay, these stops both the stops I will take, and I will paste this option. Instead of status I will take uh, result. Okay, so this is the EMP ID. This is the EMP ID. Okay, so what is this? This is the EMP ID, EMP ID, EMP ID, and EMP ID. Okay, record not updated, deleted. Okay, this is deleted. We'll copy, and record deleted successfully. Okay, record deletion. Okay, record deletion failed for the employee, and after edit option, not edit, after edit. So this is not updation actually. This is updation, updation, update, updation. Okay, not okay. Updation failed. Okay, this is the things we need to do. Delete also completed, I think. Okay, so let me restart the server. Let me try to run that. Okay, server is started. So now the server started. So let me check that the delete option that is working or not. Okay, 100, then admin at the 123. I have logged in, view all employee. So I want to delete this OV. Okay, delete the record 1001. Okay, delete record deleted success for the employee. And if I go to the server, they see OV is there. But if I run again, then you can see OV is there. If I run this one, then you see 1001 is not there. Only Alex, this one is there. The employee management system, I have covered all the scenario from the login to all the addition, deletion, update, everything, all scenario I have completed with the detailed explanation, right? From the HTML form submission, all these things I have completed in detail. So I hope this will helpful to you people. Okay, so if you really like this um, project, so please comment what part or which part you like the most, and which part you have still doubt. Okay, so please let me know in the comment. Okay, thank you.